Ohayou gozaimasu. Oh, hey, look, this is kind of tilted downwards a little bit. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Oha konnichiwa. Hello. Look at my wave. All right. Hey, what's up? All right. Native, yatta! Native Sharks Online. Yatta ne. Yatta ne. 最近調子どう最新いいよ最近最新なんで最新って言った最近調子いいよ毎日は How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Doing well? おはこんにちはこんにちはみんな皆さんおはようございます How's everyone doing? It's been well I guess I can't say it's been a while because I streamed yesterday but that's okay I did a cooking stream yesterday that was fun We made yaki udon, and then I got home and ate the rest of it. So literally all I ate yesterday was yaki udon and some cookies. And I guess some fruit. Like I had like 2 oranges or something. But the oranges in Japan are so good, I don't get it. I don't know if they're actually from Japan or not, but they're absolutely delicious. So I am in love with all the oranges from Japan. They are so much better than the oranges from Connecticut. Connecticut oranges are terrible. But anyway, I was thinking, neta bakari, okita bakkari. Did you just wake up? Or you just... Neta bakkari is like you just fell asleep, right? Or all you do is sleep, right? Okita bakkari. Okita bakari. Yeah. You can do that. Bakari is... Bakari or Bakari, like the little t in between, and both work really well. The little t in between is more casual and kind of easier for spoken. So, yeah. Hello, hey Trankin, what's up? Yeah, Hamamatsu, orange in Asian pear country. Oh, okay. I wonder if it's actually written on the bag. 1 second, let me get off my bag. Oh, oranges. You know, I would probably know the country of origin if I just like read the bag. Ah, America-san. America-san nandatte. They're really tasty though. I love these. Like, I absolutely love these. Like, I don't know why they're better than they were in Connecticut. Sunkissed. Oh, these are Sunkissed. These are Sunkissed oranges. Why are they so much better here than in Connecticut? I literally have no idea. Is it just been I haven't had oranges in so long that I don't remember? Dude, in Connecticut, oranges suck. Like, they're still my favorite fruit, but oranges suck in Connecticut. Most of the time. There's definitely some really good oranges, but like, this has been consistently really good. Maybe it's just the orange growing season, and that's the only time that I've really paid attention to eating oranges. I don't know. But... keep them in the fridge so they don't go bad on me quickly because I don't eat things very quickly. But yeah, anyway, vitamin C deficient maybe. Yeah, I hope not. Actually, I don't think I am because I also have these vitamin C things that I take often. So I don't think I'm vitamin C deficient. This is 1,000 milligrams a day, which I think is enough. So, it's sideways. 1 second. But yeah, so I don't think so. I hope not. Yeah, maybe they're just cheap buyers in Connecticut, and that's what it is. I mean, I've definitely had more variety of oranges. Like I have the navel oranges, which are really, really huge. And like, I don't know if that's got something to do with it, because those oranges are small. I feel like bigger oranges generally tend to be a little bit more meh. And like I would get them from like wholesale clubs, so like Sam's Club or like Costco. But Costco generally, I don't know, stuff like that. Anyway, that's my I guess that's one of the differences of Japan and America, is even American oranges taste better in Japan. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. But all right, let's hop over into our studies for today. So we have unit 169 or 196. Oh, I just read that backwards. All right, we got a couple more units to do. Let's hop in. Head Minneota oranges. I don't know if I'm familiar with Minneota oranges. Are they tart like lemons. Oh wow. Well, I've had oranges that have this like thing at the top, but I haven't. They weren't tart. They were just like normal oranges, except they looked weird. Haven't had a tart orange like a lemon though. I have 20 words to review. Hey, yeah, you beat me by one. I got one upped. All right, let's hop in. I don't know. I really like all types of oranges though. All types, but as long as they're like actually juicy, you know.
頭に来たので料理が来る前に帰りました。
頭に来たので料理が来る前に帰りました。
Dang. 頭に来た. He was angry, so he left before the food came. Bro, maybe you're just hangry and you should have eaten the food. I had 600 today. Oof. I have 200. Hey. Oh, 200, not 20. 200. Oh, I misread that. Yeah, that's okay though. 600. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is what you can do, and what I do a lot of the time, why my number is so low very often, is because I just kind of go through it really quick. Like, it's okay. It's just a review. You'll see stuff as you keep studying. Like, it's not a big deal. So you can just spacebar, kind of like, yeah, get the gist of this, and spacebar again. Especially if you have like a 600 or 200 like thing to review, you gotta get through that. You gotta get through that. So you'll see it again. It's not a big deal. So just spacebar all the way. And then in the final like 100 or 50, maybe you can start being a little picky with it. Maybe, but still spacebar. It's a spaced repetition system. It's gonna show you it again. If it wasn't gonna show you it again, then your answers would be important. But you are going to see it again, so you can just spacebar your way through and be fine.
正直どっちもどっちだと思う。
正直どっちもどっちだと思う。
Which is what I have done on multiple occasions. If I'm really busy, I just spacebar right through. Sometimes I won't even read it. I'll just spacebar through it. Maybe I'll read, like if I do like 20, I'll read like 3 of every 20 or something like that. If I'm super busy, you just got to get through it. What's more important is the fact that you're showing up and the fact that your SRS isn't avalanching and then you get demotivated from an avalanche, you know? So that's how I feel about it. Just spacebar your way through. It's fine. You'll see it again. Because learning Japanese is a long-term thing, right? So since it's a long-term thing, it's not a big deal if you push things off for a week or whatever, you know? If you just push cards off to the next week and have them and do them when they're more manageable.
お願い、邪魔しないから。
お願い、邪魔しないから。So.
お母さん曲がるストローって言わなかった？
お母さん曲がるストローって言わなかった？
Didn't I ask you to get bendy straws? I want bendy straws. Nah. Straws are... I don't like straws. I feel like they're just useless. So spacebar advances it or repeats the audio? Spacebar advances it. So spacebar, I do. If you want to repeat the audio, you press R. No. And you can see that in the options down here. We have the question mark. If you hit the question mark, there's a keyboard shortcuts. Shows everything here. So spacebar is reveal and happy face on the back. R is audio replay. 1, 2, 3 are your answers. So 1 is the bad answer, is this frowny cry face. 2 is neutral. 3 is happy. You can A to archive the card, E to edit the card. If you're in custom flashcards, you can press E to edit the flashcard. And Control Z is like go back, undo. Right. So right now we press E, nothing's gonna happen, but we can press, because we're not in custom. I can show you that in custom if you want to. But that's basically what you do. Spacebar, you can just spacebar. If you're getting through reviews, you can just literally only press spacebar. If you have 600 reviews to do, spacebar is the only button you should probably be pressing. Maybe archive on something if you like know literally exactly what it is. Maybe archive it, A. And I've archived a lot of phase 1 stuff. So don't feel bad about archiving, especially if you're not new to it. New to the language.
頭持ち上げますね。
頭持ち上げますね。
パナマは2つの海に面する国である。
パナマは2つの海に面する国である。
面する。 私は毎年両親と温泉旅行に行っています。
私は毎年両親と温泉旅行に行っています。
毎年。
私は毎年両親と温泉旅行に行っています。
私は毎年両親と、OK、毎年。
私は毎年両親と温泉旅行に行っています。
I think I said 毎年, like 毎年. And yeah, you can always unarchive stuff too, so it's really not a big deal. I can show you how to do that too after these flashcards. Actually, I'll show you how to do that now. All right, so say you unarchive this flashcard, or you archive some flashcards. You go to... There's a couple ways to get there, but I usually do extra credit because I have custom flashcards as extra credit, so I just click on these. That's how I get to my custom flashcards. And you can say we have vocab, so browse the deck. Archive cards, you just click on that, and then you find whatever you archived. So say I wanted to unarchive Kire, go to this little thing, unarchive card, that'll show up back in my reviews again. Yeah. Notice how I have a lot more unarchived cards, or a lot more archived cards than I do unarchived cards, because I archived a ton. I didn't need these. I didn't need these, so I don't study them. And like my own personal deck. So like say we're doing my own personal deck. Hey, these are lyrics to a Nintendo song. This is the Fire Emblem Fates like main song. So I learned how to I was really interested in that song, so I wanted to learn it, so I did. So you can press E on custom cards and it brings up the thing, and you can type, you can change whatever, update, or you can just click off and never mind. But yeah, yaoi. So that's one of the words I learned. But yeah, those are the real main things. I think with flashcard functionality, you can always archive with A and whatnot. Fates had great gameplay. I was pretty meh about the storyline, but the gameplay was very good. I want to replay it. I've actually only played the first one on like normal. Oh god, I don't remember the names. I've played both of them. I played once in English and then once in Japanese. So maybe I played both, or I started. I don't think I actually finished them because I got bored in Japanese when I was playing them in Japanese. I was like, I just don't like this game enough to do another run of it.
どうだろう。顔は私に似てほしいかな。
I like the gameplay,
顔は私に似てほしいかな。
but I don't like the story. I don't think the story is satisfying in the slightest. It takes too long to go nowhere. Like Fire Emblem Awakening is like amazing and I love it. And I've played it like probably 5-6 times at this point in my life. Because I absolutely love the story. The gameplay is solid. I think Fate improves the gameplay better, or like more than Awakening. But the Fate storyline is just so boring to me.
さっきからコソコソ何見てんの？
何見てんの？
さっきからコソコソ何見てんの？
社会の窓開いてるよ。
I love this word.
社会の窓開いてるよ。
社会の窓. The window to society. Oh boy.
は？それ
You
信じた？
fly.
は？それ信じたの？
のんきやな。
のきや
の
なん
きやな。
のきやな。
単語どうやって勉強してる？
単語をどうやって勉強してる？
I agree with that. Yeah. That'd be the Fates versus Awakening analysis. Dude, Awakening's like an 8-year-old
お
game.
帰りなさいませ。
おかえりなさいませ。
Okainimasemase. I'm gonna archive that one. I actually don't want to see that one. I don't play Conquest out of the three. Yeah. Conquest is the most like similar to old Fire Emblem, normal Fire Emblem. But like the storyline is just like, it drives me insane.
髪太いですね。
髪
It's
太い
like-
ですね。
I'm expecting it to go somewhere, and it's like so close to going somewhere, and then it just kind of doesn't. It's because the story's split up over 3 entire games. So like it can't go anywhere because it has to. And then like you get to all 3 stories, and then it's like, wait, this was
何よ。
Not
急に
worth
か
it.
しこまっちゃって。
何よ急にかしこまっちゃって。
kashikomachatte. This is a good word that I need to be better at understanding. Kashikomaru. Yeah, kashikomarimashita is that. Like understood, to obey. to get proper. All right. Yeah, so like on this, like I kind of want to get better at using kashikomachate, like instead of outside of the kashikomashita form. So like maybe I would hit the meh face, but I might still hit the good face. And this, I think today I feel like hitting the meh face because I hit the good face a bunch on that card specifically. Not because I hit the good face on other cards, but because I know I've hit the good face on that card a bunch, and I want to see it kind of sooner.
あの赤いハイヒールを履いている黒人女性は誰ですか？
あの赤いハイヒールを履いている黒人女性は誰ですか？
I haven't taken a lesson on abstract for months, and it inspired me to start again today. Oh, that's good. You should have the how to come back from a gap blog entry pinned on the channel info. True. We should get that pinned. You have seen it, right? Because we do have like we have the blog, and we also have the YouTube video too. Ty is great. Aw, shucks. when you hit the meh face, it'll come back sooner. Yes. Yeah. So this sad face, the cry face is like it's coming back. You're seeing it in about 10 minutes from now, within 10 minutes from now, and then you're gonna hit it, and then I think you see it again, like the next day. And then it like basically resets the progress. It treats it almost like a new card. And then this face, it sends it out kind of like normal-ish. But this face is like, it'll send it out fully normal, and this one will send it out a little bit sooner. Or yeah. So this is sooner, this is soonest, sooner, normal. So if you feel fine about it, then yeah, just keep pressing the smiley face. And is it a big deal between the differences of both? Not really. So like, I would rather just hit the smiley face most of the time.
あんなやつのどこがいいの？
あんなやつのどこがいいの？
Because of the fact that it's an SRS. You know, like you don't have to really be crazy about differentiating. But because I only have like a couple of words that I really need to learn that I like among these things, because I've just been studying for so long, I just am really, really casual with it, and I just spam smiley face. And I think you can too, even if you're not familiar with a lot of these words, you can also spam smiley face, but just maybe pay more attention than I do right now in these studies. If you have a normal amount and you can actually dedicate time, I would probably pay a little bit more attention than I'm paying attention right now, just because I'm streaming and I'm talking and I'm chilling, and all of this is already familiar to me. In every phase 2 lesson, I've noticed some small thing that's really helpful, that like actually sometimes actually a big thing that helps me a lot. But most of the time I can just kind of chill and hang out with everyone. So it's a little bit different for me just because I've been studying for 6 years. Almost 6 years. I'm like a month away from 6 years. Kitsui is highly useful and versatile word. I agree. Let's see.
肩のとこがちょっときついな。
Yeah.
肩んとこがちょっときついな。
肩のとこ、肩のところ. Toko is really common for tokoro, and then you sometimes will do instead of no. Sometimes. Kata no toko. Yeah, I tried out clothes recently, and I tried a medium shirt on, and it was very kitsui. My shoulders, it was just like completely kitsui. It was completely restricting my shoulder movement. So, and I also tried, I bought new pants, and it fits my legs perfectly, but the waist is a lot wider than I thought I could secure with a belt. So like, it's got all this like extra space now, and I like the pants, but they're just too big in the waist, but they're like perfect in the legs though. Like if I went a size down, they were way too tight in the legs. So I'm like, crap. I'm sad. I like these pants, but they're not cool. They're not good for me. But I bought them. それはきつい.
それはきつい。
I could not eat pasta every day. Could anyone eat pasta every day? I get bored of it. I have it. It's kind of like, I don't know if I call it, maybe it's a staple. I don't know. But I do eat a lot of pasta because pasta is easy to make. And I'm not the best cook.
今までで一番きつかったお仕事は何ですか?
Hmm.
今までで一番きつかったお仕事は何ですか？
Probably for me, physically demanding. The hardest job, physically demanding. Kitsukatta. Or like dishwashing. My first job. As far as physically demanding. But like, you could also, if this job is really stressful, you could say it's kind of kitsui. So like, there's a bunch of things you can say for kitsui. But this one, yeah, like difficult, hardest. Kitsui as intense or severe.
あれがドリアン？匂いきっつ。
Oh yeah, durian. Has anyone eaten a durian before? I've actually never eaten a durian, but I hear they smell terrible.
あれがドリアン？匂いきつ。
Dude, if it smells that bad, does it actually taste good? I can't see it tasting that good. I feel like it's like a fruit that you eat for the novelty of having eaten it, rather than like you enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I don't know enough. I've never had one, so I can't
申
say.
し訳ございませんでした。きつく言っておきますので。
申し訳ございませんでした。きつく言っておきますので。
You give them a stern warning. Give them a severe. All right. Hi. Kusai. Kusai. Smelly. Zatsudan, which is like casual, like a conversation. This is me yawning, is what that is. Zatsudan, that's the dan. Zatsudan. Hotoke, Buddha. Someru, to dye. Like to dye colors, not shinu, to dye. Haru, to paste. You haru a shiuru, so you like haru a sticker. They call stickers shiurus in Japan. They don't call them stickers. They call them seals. It's always funny. Like I'll like give, because in my eikaiwa like classes, I also teach kids. So like we have these stickers when they do their homework and stuff. So they're like, all they say is like shiuru shiuru. They just get excited at the end of the class because they know they're gonna get a sticker. And they're just like constantly yelling shiuru shiuru. I'm like trying to get them like sticker sticker sticker. It's funny.
うわ、本当だ。どうする？話しかけてみる？
うわ、本当だ。どうする？話しかけてみる？
Hanashikakete Alright, so famous tennis player. Ai-chan, the table tennis player. Oh, table tennis player. Yeah. It's so funny getting kids to speak English because it's just so adorable. Yeah, I teach from like age 3 and up, so every age group I teach. And then adults too. 本当だ. Alright.
調味料全部冷蔵庫入れてんの？
調味料全部冷蔵庫入れてんの？
Condiments like sake and meeting. Condiments? Are sake and meeting condiments? I don't know what I would call them. I don't know if I'd call them condiments. I don't know. Keep all your condiments in the fridge. Chomiryo. Yes, flavoring seasonings. I guess chomiryo is like kind of cooler, or kind of like wider used than just condiments, or maybe? I don't know. Condiment is like ketchup and stuff, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it too much longer.
シミ増えたな。
Shimi.
シミ増えたな。
Yeah, blemishes. Yeah, like spots. So this could be like sunspots or whatever too, you know, not just like pimples or stuff like that, right? So that's why there's so many spots.
タオルとか臭くなりません？
タオルとか臭くなりません？
Yeah, this is like the casual formal. Where did you get your shirt? NS. I don't know if it's on sale anymore. But my shirt. So this is Saru mo ki kara ochiru. So even monkeys fall from trees. It's a Japanese expression. And that's like even masters can fail. Like monkeys are great at climbing trees, right? So even masters can fall from trees. So even monkeys can fall from trees. I don't know if it's for sale anymore. I got it like years ago. Let me see. Nihongo, because it was for Nihongo Shark. It was still a thing. Shirt. Nihongo Shark shirt. I don't think the store is active anymore. I know we have the Native Shark store, I think. Native Shark store? Wait, I don't... Yeah, I don't think we actually... No, we don't sell that one anymore. But, oh, here, let me... So, like, we have shop.nativeshark. And, like, we have one shirt right now. Which is the community t-shirt. Which I kind of want. I kind of want this, though. Chie wears this in the Instagram posts. Community one. And we also have a mug. I kind of want this mug, though. Oh, you can change the size, too. Oh, that's a thick mug right there. I like beefy mugs. And then what else? We have a print. Oh, yeah, we have the print. This is the beginning of the stream. We have katakana and hiragana poster. Yo, aren't these adorable, though? Come on. Let's go to here. All right. Come on. Oh, there's the chicken that turns into the bubble chicken. Right? Like, come on. Come on. These are so high resolution, too. It's actually insane. But, yeah, we don't have... That shirt is for sale anymore, I don't think. This shirt that I'm wearing. I don't know. I can ask. I can ask later, but I don't think we do. It's so old.
メラニーは枕から顔を上げて時計を見た。
メラニーは枕から顔を上げて時計を見た。
Yeah, this is yeah, it sounds like a sentence from a novel. Yeah, you'll hear this like if you like read a novel or a light novel and whatnot. It's really interesting because I feel like every piece of media you experience is like almost like restarting in Japanese, if that makes sense. Like for me personally, I got good at video games and then I like switched to manga and then I needed to get like good at manga again. Like it wasn't because I was like good at video games that I was automatically good at manga. I had a big step up, obviously. Like I knew a lot, but like there's the specific styles of every medium that you need to get used to, and it's kind of tough at first. So that's why I like getting used to one medium at a time. So I got used to video games, and then I got used to light novels. Then I got used to manga, and which is a little backwards because most people will do manga, but manga is kind of boring to me overall. Like I just can't keep focus on manga. My attention span, it just doesn't work with me. I need tea. Speaking of attention span. お茶でございます。Alright. But like, yeah. If you improve your ability to understand one medium, then everything kind of baseline goes up. But like, if you can't just hop right from video games right into like newspapers or whatever, you're gonna have a little bit of a adjustment period. So then from newspapers to novels to light novels to manga to anime, like all this stuff will be a little bit of an adjustment period. Though obviously the better you get at one of them, the better you'll like baseline get at all of them. I'm trying to master web novels because they're so convenient. Ooh, yeah. I actually haven't really read too many web novels. Actually, let me rephrase that. I've literally never read any web novels. But they do seem convenient. And like, yeah, they're like just posted on the internet. I like physical books. I'm a book guy. I like my books. And this is only a very small portion of my books. I have a couple more books on the shelf that you can't see. It's like over here. But I like the feeling of holding a physical book. So like I have like ReZero on my phone, and it's nice because I need to like look up words a lot, especially when I first started reading. But now I kind of don't. So I kind of want to just, even though I have up to like volume 9 of ReZero on my phone right now, and I'm in volume I'm in volume 3 right now. And I kind of want to just buy the physical book at this point because I'm not looking up anything anymore. Even though when I probably should look up something, I don't because I'm just not feeling it recently. I kind of want to just buy the physical book, you know? Yeah. But the thing is, Japan apartments are so small. There's no storage space. Like, I have this one closet, really, really small, behind me. So behind me is my bedroom, and then the closet. And the bedroom is literally big enough for my bed. That's all you can do in the bedroom, is sleep. And, like, then there's the closet, which takes up, like, almost no space, so I can barely fit anything. It's full to the brim of stuff, including, like, my clothes and stuff, and it's organized. I had to organize it really well. But, like, I want to buy a lot of books in Japan because I love books. But I won't have any space to store them. So, like, maybe I could get rid of, like, this shelf. This one. Like, put this teapot somewhere in the kitchen. And then just move these Beanie Babies. This Lotad and Trico and whatnot. Maybe, like, up to the top. And then I at least have one more shelf space. Or I buy another shelf and figure out somewhere to put it. But I literally have no idea where I would put it. Like, maybe I could put it here. I probably could fit a bookshelf right here. And that actually might be kind of convenient. Because, like, there's space under this kitchen counter. Right now, I just have my bag here. And then, like, extra junk that I don't need. It's really messy. I don't want to show you guys. But I have a good amount. I got a good amount of space. What's that, like a foot and a half or something? A foot maybe? However much a foot is. I don't know. I'm American. In centimeters. What's that? 20 centimeters something? Was it 2.4 centimeters? So it's what, like 30 centimeters of space-ish? Something? And I'd love to put a bookshelf here too, if I can. So maybe I'm gonna get a bookshelf one day soon. And then I can actually store a ton of books. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. And books are smaller in Japan, so you can actually take them on the train easier if you have like a bag. And everyone has a bag in Japan. Oh, wait, that's actually a really cool point. Everyone has a bag in Japan. Yo. Everyone carries a bag. Whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. It's very normal to have just like a personal bag. So you can fit a book in here really easy. If you want to travel light, then you can have a smaller bag. You can't really fit a book in here quite as easy. But a smaller book, like a light novel, you might be able to fit in here perfectly fine. This is the one that I use a lot. So mainly my wallet, and then like I fit like a drink in here. Or you can go all out and get an actual backpack, which is what I bring to the work to Eikaiwa. So because I need like more materials and like books and stuff. So those are my 3 bags. I have a couple other, but those are the ones that I actually use. I have like 2 others that I don't actually use very often, so I don't have them here. But that's the cool thing. In Japan, you can fit a manga or whatnot in your bag because everyone has a bag and it's normal to have a bag. So it's still convenient for the most part. All right, 2-year son playing.
No! パソコンには貼らないで
No!
No! パソコンには貼らないで No! パソコンには貼らないで
Don't put them on my work computer.
ざまあ見ろ。
ざまあ見ろ
Ah. I like this phrase. All right. Yes, this for anyone going, I'd recommend a lightweight sling or fanny pack. US style backpacks are too heavy for how much you have to walk and humidity. Yeah, especially in like Fukuoka. It's nuts humid here. I think it's like 84% humidity right now. Oh, it's raining. That's why. But it's basically always over 80% humidity, or like most of the time it is during the rainy season. So you definitely want something lighter. And yeah, you kind of, if you want to like blend in per se, with like, you don't want to look like a tourist, then yeah, go grab some clothes from like Uniqlo or something like that, and then grab a bag, and it'll look like you're not a tourist for however long you're here, which is nice. I like doing that. Now I live here, so I definitely don't want to look like a tourist. So I wear all the Japanese clothes, and I have a Japanese style bag. But yeah, US backpacks are heavy because everyone's either using them for school or like hiking or something, or some big trips. but like no one really has just a casual sling bag. So yeah, just go to your, there's so many bag stores in Japan, it's crazy. So just go check out a bag store and you'll be fine. Grab whatever you feel like grabbing. Like there's no wrong style as long as they're selling it. But I like the fanny pack style the most. So it's basically, this is basically a fanny pack, right? This is basically a fanny pack, except you wear it sling style. You don't wear it like a fanny pack. Don't wear it like a fanny pack. So you wear it like this. And then if you need to grab something, you can blah, 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 blah. And then you just back right there. And if you're on the train, you'll have your bags usually on your front if it's crowded, because you're not bumping into everyone. And it's like, especially if it's a bigger bag. If it's this bag, it's probably not a big deal if you don't have to bring it up front. But like the bigger bags and like the medium-sized bags, you definitely want to have. So like as I start getting up to like this size, especially if this is full, it starts to get wider. Like I'll have this on my front, right? I'll bring this up to my front so I'm not hitting anyone with it. Especially my full-size backpack. That's like, no. Super, you know, super rude. おはようございます。元気ですか？はい、元気です。元気です。調子どうですか？レベッカさん。A really natural way to say how are you in Japanese is 調子どうですか? So let's actually look that up. Because 元気ですか is accurate, but it sounds like a textbook. 元気ですか? So like this isn't wrong. But no one says this. No one, you don't say this. 調子どう? 調子どう? And then maybe you can add ですか too if you want to. So 調子どう? If you're being casual, 調子どうですか? So how are you doing is basically how are you. But still people don't really ask this either. People don't care how you're doing in Japan. Like in America, we say like, yeah, how are you? Oh, good. How about you? Good. We're not actually, the goal of us saying, how are you? Good. Oh, good. How about you? Good. The goal of that isn't actually to tell each other how we actually are. It's a greeting, right? Everyone knows it's a greeting. So no one wants an actual answer. In Japan, if people ask this, they're actually curious. Right? Love it. Say it again. 調子どうですか? 調子どう? 調子どう? Right. 最近の調子どう? Right? You can say 最近調子どう? 最近. You can add no, the particle, if you want to. You don't have to. 最近調子どう? 最近, recently. Recently. How have you been? Have you been recently? 最近調子どう? So stuff like that. This is more natural. And people will be like impressed, I think, if you say that. Versus Genki desu ka, everyone expects you to say Genki desu ka. So why not surprise them with something really good? If you are gonna ask them how they are. Yeah, and then we have Zama o miro. That one serves you right. That one is definitely a rude phrase. You got to be careful when to say it, but.
Zama miro.
ざまあ見ろ
So you see the male voice actor even added a little at the start to be like more smug. Listen.
Zama miro.
Right. Zama o miro. Zama o miro. Zama. I think you can have ult in here too, but I think we didn't. We just decided to not include it this time.
の
Haranai de!
貼らないで
メラニーは枕から顔を上げて時計を見た。
め
シミ増えたな。
シミ増えたな。
シミ増えたな
調味料全部冷蔵庫入れてんの？
調味料全部冷蔵庫入れてんの
No, my fridge is so empty most of the time. My fridge is basically only like fruit. And like all like ingredients for basically yaki udon, okonomiyaki, and like a sandwich that I'll make with like egg, cheese, butabara niku, so like pig stomach slice, whatever you call it. Like that's basically all my fridge ever is recently. I probably should eat healthier. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. I should probably try to make more salad or something. But I eat a ton of fruits. I don't know. Maybe it's okay.
ざまあ見ろ。
ざまあ見ろ。
I try to eat salad.
タオルとか臭くなりません？
タオルとか臭くなりません？
This is like the casual formal. 臭くなりません? Right? We could say ka here. 臭くなりませんか? But 臭くなりません?
うわ、
Kind of be a little more
本当だ。
casual.
どうする？話しかけてみる？
うわ、本当だ。どうする？話しかけてみる？
Alright. Dialogue time. Alright. Student who's a member of the sports committee has just finished cleaning up the equipment room and drops by the teacher's office to return the key.
失礼します。町田先生いますか？
木村、どうした？
あ、いた。鍵返しに来た。
ああ、体育倉庫の鍵ね。ありがとう。
はーい。失礼しました。
Ah, yay! Hoi! I love it! I love saying this. Hoi! Instead of, it's hi, right? Hi! But it's more casual pronunciation. Hoi! I love saying that. Yep. Yeah, yep. Alright. What's that? Ai, Kimura. Doshita? Alright. Ah, ita. Oh, there you are. Kagi kaeshi ni kita. Yeah, really casual, formal language here. Like, you just kind of chill and, like, you're both kind of... I mean, obviously, the teacher's going to be using actual casual language. And the student is casually being formal. So, it's my favorite type of language. Todaysimasu. Todaysimasu. Hey, look at that! Day 300 on the streak. A little bit more on the days studied, but that's okay. I had to use the streak saver a couple times. I've been thinking about the monolingual translation and couldn't NativeShark build it into the system. For instance, once someone reaches phase 4, the definitions for words will only use words taught in previous lessons. I don't think it would be that hard to do. It would be amazing. The only similar thing I can think of is JLib monolingual decks. That's an interesting idea. That is an interesting idea. How do I feel about that? Because normally, okay, so here, normally, I tend to, I'll go full cam. So normally I feel like I don't like using Japanese to define Japanese. But if we can build it in a way that's literally only words, using words that a student already knows, then it might not be too bad. But I feel like, especially like in the flashcard systems and whatnot, I don't think it's necessarily helpful, because I have done both ways. I have done so Japanese flashcards and I define them with English, and Japanese flashcards and I define them with Japanese. I've done both ways for extended periods of time, and when I was doing the defining with Japanese, I was past N2-ish. I had already passed N2. I think I was ramping up for N1. And my ability to remember every single flashcard that was defined with Japanese only was abysmal, simply put. Because the way that Japanese dictionaries define words is not what you experience literally anywhere else. So you have to learn dictionary language, which is extremely unhelpful in literally everything that you're doing. Like, it's not helpful for playing games. It's not helpful for talking to people. It's not helpful for understanding news. It's just dictionary language, right? Like, you could probably experience a similar thing in English. It's like, it speaks weird. If you read a dictionary entry, it speaks weird. But in Japanese, it's even more so, in my opinion. And because of that, so if we're doing reviews or learning new flashcards with that approach, then everything's going to take a lot longer, and you're probably not going to grasp it as easily as if you just saw that literal one word in English, right? You already know a language, so why wouldn't... I guess, like, the overarching my thoughts about it is you already know a language, so why wouldn't you use that language as leverage to learn another language, right? So basically, that's how I feel about it. It's a lot more effort for an equal or lesser amount of gain. So you have to spend more time to get either just as far or not as far. You don't get further because if you spend time learning dictionaries, definitions, and how those are structured and what words those tend to use, you don't actually learn how to express yourself naturally or like learn useful words that are actually used that you'll actually see in the wild. It's very bad, if you ask me. Yeah, I guess that's all of my thoughts on it, is, without repeating myself too much, is it just not as helpful and not as efficient, basically, in one sentence. It's not as helpful and not as efficient. It's not necessarily bad to do, but like, you can do much better things in shorter amounts of time and then use that time to go play some video games or go watch some shows in Japanese, and then you can get actual exposure, which is so much more helpful than trying to break down painstakingly a dictionary entry, which is boring and demotivating, versus enjoying something that you love doing, like playing a video game. Play a video game on your Game Boy, right? So that's how I feel about that. I do like the idea. It's a really interesting idea of using words that the student would already know to define stuff, but I still wonder how effective that would be, because of the extra time input for an equal gain. Because if the student's already going through the system, then they're already refreshing words with that they already know, because the system is already building on itself. So I don't see that being too helpful. So say they forget one word and it's in a definition of another word. Now they're shaky on two words here, and then they have to go out of their way to look up the one word so they can stop being shaky on both words, right? Versus we just give them the English and then they see both words used in natural sentences in natural contexts, versus, oh, I'm just defining something with another word, you know? So let me know if you have any questions about that, because I think that is a really interesting idea, and I do appreciate you bringing that up. But that's how I feel about that. So, all right, let's do, I think it's about time for Minecraft, because we have that new caves update and I'm pretty amped about it. Hey, looking for a game to capture. Let's look for that game to capture. All right. Boop. All right. Hope the resolution isn't wonky. Let's hop over to the Minecraft area. Minecraft. Wow, there's like a billion Minecraft. All right, thank you, Minecraft. All right, there we are. Let's see. Hi, Ty. I'm new to learning Japanese. Been using Native Shark for about 4 weeks. Could you share what end level tests are, how they line up with Native Shark in being fluent or functional in Japanese? Yeah, I'd be happy to. Here, I'll go full screen for this too. Again, why not, right? So the N whatever number tests are the Japanese language proficiency test. So it's Nihongo Noryoku Shiken. Nihongo, Japanese, Noryoku, ability, Shiken test. So there's 5 levels. You have level 5, which is the easiest, and level 1, which is the hardest. Companies start to care about, companies actually pay attention to mainly level 1, and also sometimes level 2. So level 5 through 3 are mainly like kind of for your own sake to see how you're doing, if you want to, if you're interested in testing that way. But if you're interested in becoming some sort of translator or something like that, or someone working in a Japanese only office or something like that, you're going to want N2 or N1. How they line up with Native Shark, it's very loose, but in general, you probably have like N5 and N4 at like phase 1, because phase 1 teaches I forget the exact number. It might be 3 years of university in 4 months, which sounds terrifying, but it's just because universities are really inefficient. I promise. And then phase 2, you'd probably be able to pass N3 or N2 after phase 2. So that's about that. And then phase 1 would probably be in between phase 3 and 4 would be around N1. I feel like phase 4 would probably be past N1 to like, but it doesn't line up perfectly because we don't really pay attention to what they're doing, because what they're doing and designing the tests and whatnot is not necessarily efficient in like getting people functional. So like what you study, if you're studying for the JLPT, you're not studying how to be functional, right? And the JLPT doesn't test for language production. It literally only tests ability to read, ability to understand long form paragraphs, and listening. And all of that is written in textbook language. So there's no actual natural language. You can pass N1 and study for the N1, pass N1, and literally not be able to speak. How do I know this? I did that. I could not understand a thing Jia was saying. I'm exaggerating actually here. Not a thing. I couldn't understand far more things than I should have been able to. When I passed N1 and I was talking to Chia would ask me to do simple tasks like, hey, like, can you, put this away? Can you put this away? Can you take out the trash? Actually, did she? Yeah, I think I took out the trash once. Can you do X random daily life thing? I literally didn't know how to respond. I didn't know how to hear it. And I still passed N1. What's that mean? It means that being functional and fluent is not related to the JLPT. The JLPT only tests your ability to comprehend textbook Japanese. So newspaper articles. I'd be curious to take the N4 practice test and see now I'm in phase 2 and see how I do. Yeah, I'm actually curious too. If you do, please let me know. I'm actually really curious. But yeah, they don't line up with being fluent or functional in Japanese, the JLPT. And Native Shark, if you want to stop in the community, and you can check out like the Learning Progress channel, and people are actually really feeling progress and they're saying their progress. And I really like that channel because everyone's just like, everyone's doing great. So, and yeah, NS has helped me so much with my ability to be functional and actually like understand things, real life things. So yeah, that was amazing advice right there regarding N levels and production. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like, so when I took the JLPT's tests, I took N2 just to see if I could do it. And then N1 I actually had to study for because I took N1, I took that twice because I failed the first time. And then the second time I actually hardcore studied for it and passed it. But the N2 is probably like where you could get if you just like nerd out on Japanese stuff. So like I just played a bunch of video games and then passed the N2. And then like went through Nihongo Shark stuff, which is old Native Shark. So not quite as good as as current Native Shark. And yeah. But what Native Shark does now is it actually helps me speak to people, and like it really differentiates between what's actually said and what's technically proper, right? So that's why we have those textbook tags in there. Yeah, I didn't know about the JLPT exams until after starting to use Native Shark, so I wasn't concerned about them, but I didn't know what they were either. Yeah. So basically, they're the most popular. They're like the baseline comprehension exam that most employers will use and most people know in the like Japanese language learning community or Japan in general. Most people will know the JLPT. But as far as a marker for fluency, they're not that. They're not that. They're a marker for comprehension of certain types of Japanese, but they're not a marker for fluency. So, yeah. Fun to take. It's fun to have something to test yourself against, but is it helpful language? Not necessarily, no. Depending on what you want to do in Japanese. Yeah. All right. I'll definitely talk about that more. But let's do it while playing Minecraft. So if you could be very productive with Japanese, fluent in business conversation and daily conversation, would you say that N1 still helps getting jobs in Japan? Yes, because people really like pieces of paper in Japan. So people like paper, which means having an N1 certificate, you can have an N1 certificate and be worse than someone you can not have an N1 certificate and be better than someone who does, and the someone who does is probably going to get hired more than you will be in most jobs because it's proof, right? Oh wow, my sensitivity is wonky. Sette. But yes, the reason that I'm in Japan right now is because I have the N1 and literally nothing else. I don't have a 4-year degree, so having the N1 is literally what got me here. If that helps put it into perspective, the N1 is like huge for actually coming to Japan. Where is my mouse? Is there mouse settings? Oh, Solsa. Oh, right. There's the nope, don't want that. Mouse settings. Here we are. Mouse. Huiru. No. Let's turn that down to like 40%. That's not good. But yeah. The N1 is very important for getting a job if you want to get a job. Depending on the job you want to get. Like if you get a visa if you can get into Japan on a visa that's not related to having a job, the N1 is really not a big deal maybe. But companies, depending on what you're doing, companies will still kind of pay attention to that. All right. Let's go check out that mining world. Let's put all our junk away. It's similar for people in my area work. Having a graduate degree isn't a requirement, but it is a requirement, but doesn't mean they're competent. Yeah, that's actually exactly it. It's like, it's not, is it necessary? No. But you do need it. All right, I don't even remember what I was doing. So I'm just like, oh, I was hunting treasure down. Oh, we have turtle eggs. Oh, that's Pog. Okay. Okay, let's go to the mining world, though. I'm going to put my El Turio away. Ah! But yeah. If you want, especially, like, the Japanese government, they want proof that you do something. You can actually do something instead of, I don't know, not do something in Japan. So having a piece of paper, like a degree or an N1 certificate that says you can actually do something is huge. Like, especially if you want to, like, get a start in Japan as, like, an Eikaiwa teacher or something, you're going to have a 4-year degree. Like, I had N1, and I don't think they would even take that because that's not technically, like, part of the job. So I would have to have a 4-year degree for that. So, like, but if you want to get, like, a translator job, then you probably want N1 and a 4-year degree. But because of how specific Native Shark was, I was able to do it with a 2-year degree and N1. Did I hear correctly that Native Shark's going to add a 1-year pace? Or are they... Oh, we used to have a 1-year pace, and it was terrible for basically every student involved. So we took it out. We do not support the 1-year pace anymore because it's just not realistic. It was overwhelming for basically every student that did it, and a lot of students got burned out, and it just was not a good idea. So we removed the 1-year pace with that data. Native Shark, we do a lot of data-driven decisions. So when we realized that that was not the right call for our students, for any learner, really, any learner, just like, nope, we're not gonna let this. That's like setting people up to fail is a 1-year pace. Hey, look at that, that's beautiful. What the heck? Y'all been doing some work over here. I can attest to that. I had the 1-year pace initially, and switched, it got tough. It was maybe a good tough, maybe a good tough, but maybe for some people a stressful tough. And I think most people it was a stressful tough. If you ask me, it would have been a stressful tough. I would not have wanted to have gone through. Like, when we were designing, alright, we were having the discussion of, like, what's 1-year pace going to look like? What does 1-year pace look like? We were like, yeah, you don't have a job, and learning with Native Shark is your full-time job. You're literally going to be doing this 8 hours a day, is what 1-year pace is. And that's what we released it with thinking as. And then we saw how students did with it, and we're like, yep, nope. We didn't think it would be this bad, but we were curious to see what, like, data we could get from it. And, like, maybe it would succeed. And as soon as we saw people were really struggling with it, we're like, no, nope, we're done trying this. Well, let me go enchant something and get rid of some levels, and then let's go check out the new cave update, because this is the old world. Yeah, 1 year was pretty hard. I'm happy you got rid of it. Yeah, I'm happy we got rid of it too. And that's like one of the best decisions we made, is getting rid of 1 year pace. I've been liking. Oh man, I mean, it was tough. I would not go back to 1 year. Yeah, no, I would never recommend anyone to do 1 year. So I've been liking Native Shark. My wife is waiting for Spanish. I'm already a Spanish native speaker. Yeah, I know. I want Spanish too, because then I would actually like relearn Spanish. I used to be, I don't know if I'd call myself really good. I'm definitely not as good as I am. Ooh, that's thick. Nice. I'll put that in the donation bin though. So level 3 damage increase. That's pretty solid. All right. I used to be pretty solid at Spanish. Like, not really good, but like very passable. Like, I could hold a conversation on anything almost. Like anything I wanted to. And I just like haven't used it in so long that I forgot everything, which is a big bummer. I'm pretty sad about it. And I really want a Native Shark Spanish, because then I can actually wooden planks. Then I can actually like relearn it, and it's actually going to be easy. Because like I've tried to relearn it, and it's like I need a little bit of structure. Like I started like reading news articles, and then I remembered I hated reading news articles, so like I burned out and I stopped. And then I started playing video games, and video games are a little bit above my level right now. So like I stopped there too. And then I just gave up on learning Spanish. And like right now I'm living in Japan, so I don't really care about learning Spanish that much. But oh wait. Oh. It's on the other side. Oh, whoa. Yo, that's pog. This is like a stadium. All right, what's this? Okay, it doesn't do anything. Okay, we need a drum set here. This is awesome. Dude, people build such cool stuff here. It's crazy. And for media, it also depends on which country translate it. Yeah, that's true. Well, so I played Spanish Animal Crossing 3DS, and it was using language from everywhere. It was using Mexican Spanish. It was using Spain Spanish. It was just everything. And I'm like, what's going on here? I was very confused. So that was really rough. Also, all right, let's go check out the new cave update, because we reset the world. So the mining world's here. Oh, it's dark. Ooh, this is pretty. Let's make it not dark. What are the best games to learn Japanese in your opinion? I've never played one, and if possible, I would like one that is good for learning but also fun. If you have played any Animal Crossing, then I would recommend Animal Crossing, and I think it's a really great choice. Though it can be, depending on the version, it can be a little tough at the start. Like New Horizons is very customer language, very highly formal language, so you might struggle with that a little bit at the start. And then it kind of, you know, takes it down a notch, and then it isn't crazy. But I really like Pokemon. Right now I'm going through Pokemon again. Pokemon was one of the first things. Is it the best for learning language? Maybe not, but it's one of the easier games to play and enjoy, because with Pokemon, everyone's played Pokemon, right? So you can play Pokemon and then be fine. Like if you play Pokemon and look up what words you look up, and then like when you get bored, you can still keep playing and get kind of like this mild exposure to Japanese. And like you have this review and it's really nice. So having that review is just really, really good when you're not actively learning. So like you can play a storyline game, but then you always like when you're playing the game, you have to study. But like Pokemon, you can goof off, you can study, and then when you're bored of studying or you're tired, you just want to play a game, you can still play a game. and you still get exposure without actively studying. And then like if you in that boredom of studying, maybe you'll be like, okay, what's this one word? I've seen it a billion times. Let me just look this one word up. And then you don't even add it to your flashcards or anything, and then you just know the word, right? Like Tsukamaeta, when you catch a Pokemon, you'll eventually be like, you won't have to look up Tsukamaeru. You'll just know that it means catch a Pokemon. Or you won't have to add it to your flashcards. You'll know once you look it up, you know? Yo, I love this Mesa. This is actually so many good materials. We're so lucky we got a Mesa in this world. If you ever got around to Spanish, I'd recommend watching The Simpsons in Spanish. Ooh. I've actually, real talk, I've never watched The Simpsons before. I've never watched The Simpsons. I've seen obviously clips because of how just giantly popular it is. All right, is the cave update, is it affected by like mesas and stuff too? Oh. Oh, whoa. Eh? Kinko Ishi? Oh, did they upgraded the texture of gold? King coal? Eh? King coal? Wait. What's king coal? That's not gold. I'm looking it up right now. King coal? King coal. Ah, king coal. What is that? Gold ore. Oh, it is. Oh, coal is the ore part. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Emily Mochi. I see. Yeah, I like. Okay, that just confused. Oh, I have this other pickaxe. Right. Wait, I don't really need this coal, do I? I'll have some coal for mining or for torches just in case for later. They changed the textures. This is weird. I don't like it. I don't like change. I think actually, you know, something that I really think is important is not necessarily doing what you want or like what other people recommend is really good because it's good to learn with. I love your vids. Hey, thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. You're the best. Oh no, you're the best. But I think what's really important is like, yeah, I can recommend you a billion games and like that would be cool. And definitely I think it's a good idea to take recommendations from people, like especially from things you shouldn't do. Like you shouldn't learn Fire Emblem. You shouldn't learn with Fire Emblem as your first game. That's just too rough. But I think there are like suggestions that like, you can decide for yourself on games that you love. Because I think one of the most important things is not necessarily what's doing the most efficient and what's the technically the best thing to learn with. I think the best thing to learn with is the thing that keeps you motivated. So what do you love to do? What do you love to do that you already do in English? Oh, that was a weird bug. So what do you do in English already? What and how can you transform that into Japanese? So if you already play games in English, what games do you play? What's your favorite game? Play that favorite game in Japanese, something you're intimately familiar with. In Japanese, just play it because now you're only going to have to worry about the language instead of learning the game and learning the mechanics while still trying to struggle through the Japanese and whatnot. It's going to be tough. So play a game you're familiar with, or maybe you read news. Read news articles in Japanese. I don't read news, so it was never really... While it was technically... I did read news articles for studying for the N1. I never really read... I have tried several times and then got burned out. So it's like, you know, it was really tough there. Let's see. And yeah. Oh, God. All right. Oop. So yeah, I guess that's how I feel about it, is you want to do the thing that is like something you already do, just in Japanese, you know? What do you already like to do? Like I've been thinking about like making a big list. Like eventually we're going to have a native materials list. It's slowly making progress, but very slowly. just because I don't have a lot of time to really do it. But I want to set it up so the community can do it too. And I think the progress would be a lot faster with that. And I think people would really enjoy doing that. And I think it would be really helpful because people would get perspectives other than mine. Because my perspective is I play video games and I'm like, my Japanese vocabulary language is video games, right? So I'm very used to that. So sometimes I think a video game might be easy and it's actually not for most like maybe beginners of whatever level. So like I have this bias, so that's why I like having like a bunch of people contribute from all sorts of levels, and I think that would be the best. Bookshelves, Pog, Silk Touch, Mario Golf in a week. Yo, I've actually never played Mario Golf. Is it good? By the fact that you're typing in all capitals, I would say it's probably pretty good, right? But yeah, never give up. Never give up. And yeah, that's the big thing, is consistency is really important. Consistency is like one of the most important things. Do what you can do as often as you can. Don't worry about if it's like super nuts at whatever. Just do what you can do. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. All right. Ooh, do I... What do? You just golf? Is golfing fun? I've never been interested in golfing, I'm gonna be honest with you. Is this one I already went into? Oh. Pogo Pogo. More bookshelves. Whatever. Pogo 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 Pogo. Bookshelf. Alright, so what is even new in this update? The caves look pretty similar. They've looked the same to me, if you ask me so far. Is this actually the caves update? I actually don't know if this is actually the caves update. I think it is. I'm not sure how golfing is fun, but Mario Golf is very fun. Okay. Every golf game I've ever played is literally like the same formula. So like I'm just so not excited when I hear the word Mario Golf. But like it is Nintendo and they're probably pretty good at like making it, you know? So like, yeah, it'll probably be fun. I don't know. Let me know how it is once you guys buy it and try, and if I should actually play it. I still want to play Mario Party on stream with everyone. You need a Mario fishing game? Yo, just play Mario Party and do those cheap mini games. You have a Mario Party fishing game already. Yo, this cheap scoop or whatever. It's Pog. Dude, I want... You know what I want, guys? I want... Stream. I want... Mario... Kart 9. It's been like 8 years since the last Mario Kart game. And I'm so sad that they thought that just porting the Wii U version onto the Switch, because the Wii U sold like garbage, was a good idea. I feel cheated. Come on, it's night. Look at that. It's night out. Get out of here. This guy's sleeping. I can't sleep. All right, there we go. Mario Party on stream would be fun. I agree. I played in Japanese, so we can learn Japanese too while we're at it. All right, let's find a cave. It's been too long since the new Mario Kart. I'm so sad about it. It's been like 8 years. Like, why has it been 8 years since the last Mario Kart? Like, I like that they put the Wii U Mario Kart on the Switch. I really do. I really like that. But like, I want a new Mario Kart on the Switch. I want a Mario Kart that was designed for the Switch, you know? Like when they made Mario Kart on the 3DS, it was clearly made for the 3DS. When they made it for the DS, it was made for the DS. When they made for the Wii, it was made for the Wii. This one is just ported. It's not made for the Switch. I don't think it takes full advantage of everything. I don't know what they could do, but they're Nintendo. They're really good at figuring that out. At this point, we might make a whole decade without a new Mario Kart game. Yo, I would be So incredibly sad if that was the case. I would be so sad. Llama, 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 llama. Do they spit at me? I think they get if I make them mad, they spit at me. Oh, yeah. Problem is I enjoy grinding vocabulary. I can't turn that into immersion. I usually do 100 new cards per day, which results in mediocre retention. What? You do 100 new cards a day? Dude, 100 new cards a day. I did 25 new cards a day at my maximum. I could not do 100 new cards a day. I would not recommend doing that many. That sounds kind of painful, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what your schedule's like. I don't know what your life is like, but that sounds like that's I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I can recommend that in any capacity. Oh wow, we got a new ore thing. Copper. Dole. We have coppers in the game now? All right. What the heck do we use copper for? But yeah, 100 is way too much, I think. I think 100 is way too much for kind of everyone. 100 is like worse than the 1 year pace on Native Shark. Like, not even Native Shark does 100. So like what I think is more valuable than doing 100 flashcards of new vocabulary a day is doing native material immersion. So I think it's much more valuable to play native materials and not worry about making or adding new flashcards than it is to grind flashcards at that level. 20 flashcards a day, yeah, go for it. Maybe 30 if you want to go crazy. But like, I think that time can be much better spent in playing a native material, just grinding out, and because you see stuff with like, you get the review, and you get new context for words, which is so much more helpful. Like a lot of words, sometimes you just don't learn them until you, well, no, words, you don't learn words until you see them in many contexts. You don't truly understand a word until you've seen it in many contexts. So like you can learn a new flashcard word, but then you're only ever going to see that word on that flashcard, and you're going to learn it in that context. And when you run into it in another context, you're just going to not know it. So you have to relearn it. So how do you increase the amount of context that you learn words in? You do native materials. You study in different contexts, right? And how do you do that, right? Not doing flashcards. Flashcards are important. I do like flashcards, but they're not the end-all be-all. And I learned that the hard way too. I feel like at some point you have to engage with Japanese speakers to refine and retain vocab. I think there is a lot of truth in that. Yeah, you should find a language partner. Go on HelloTalk or something. That's what I did, and it worked out pretty well for me. I found a language partner, and we would write both English and Japanese to each other. So if one of our sentences didn't make sense, we could read the native language of it and be fine. So that's what I like to do. Okay, I'll see you later, Emily. Thanks for stopping in. I don't really mind doing it though. It's the only reason why I have such a large vocabulary after a few months, and now I can read a lot of things, which I like is fun. Which is fun. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind doing it, then yeah, it's not a really big deal. But it sounds very painful to me. So. But yeah, it is nice to have that extra vocabulary. Yo, I just want to find a cave that I can dive into. What's a good way to find a language partner? I use HelloTalk. HelloTalk was a good app for me. It can be a little rough to find a language partner because a lot of people are there for kind of monka-esque reasons. Especially like a lot of Japanese people, like Japanese girls, a lot of people on HelloTalk will just try to date them or like to kind of like pick them up. And it's like, God, why? So like a lot of language speakers or a lot of Japanese girls will have like no romance written specifically, even though no romance is a rule on the app itself, just I guess no one cares about it, or like they're not good enough at banning people about it. I don't know. But and like the real problem as far as like us language learners, us English speaking language learners would be concerned, is people aren't serious about language, or like maybe they're not serious. Maybe that's not the right word to use. Not serious. They're not seriously looking, or like they're not. Oh, hello. They're not like. They're hard to keep a conversation with because everyone's just trying to get their own language. So they're trying to maximize their own language while minimizing how much they help you. Like everyone kind of does that. And like, so it's not a problem. It's not like anyone's fault. But you have to realize that. And if you want a really good language partner, you're probably going to have to speak both languages very consistently. So like what I did is I would write English and I would write Japanese. And I would do both. So we solved that problem. Where's my shield? Okay. I'm gonna equip my shield, put this here. Okay. So I think that's important. What's the translation app the Japanese police use? I have no idea. I didn't even know they used one. Do they use one? I've only had one interaction with Japanese police and we spoke in Japanese, so we didn't translate anything with an app. It was a good interaction though. It was really nice. It was it was my first trip to Japan. I was a lost tourist. I was looking for the airport. Or I was looking for my Airbnb the day before I went back to Tokyo. Or when I went back to Tokyo, I was looking for the airport. The Airbnb near my airport. And I was super lost. And then this police on a bicycle just stops by and he's like, "Hey, all good? You look pretty confused." He's like, "Is Japanese okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, Japanese is fine. He's like, "Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, you should here's how you get here." I'm like, "I'm looking for here." And then he like radios his like police buddy, and this other police comes by also on a bike. So like we have two police bike officers talking to me. Oh my god, this is crazy. Woo! So we have two police bike officers that I'm not even this is my first interaction with police like basically ever. Like I don't talk to police in America. Police don't ride bikes in America. Maybe in cities they do. I have seen some like riots and stuff or whatever. They're riding their bikes. But like generally police don't just like kind of chill and run around on bikes, right? In America. So I was confused. But they were really friendly and they were very helpful. And I was appreciative. Yo. Why are there so many mobs down here? You need to stop. You need to get out of here. One time I found a wallet they used, phone app to talk to me in English. Oh, and to translate my response to Japanese was really good. Huh, I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's really cool. Yo, what is with these mobs, dude? Oh my god. I can't actually get down here. I'm going to die if I just like haphazardly charge in. Alright. They sent like a whole squad when I reported I found a wall. That's funny. Yeah, I think they do things in like big numbers. In large numbers. That's just like how they operate. You need like 5 police officers to do something. For whatever reason. I don't know what. I don't know enough about it at all. There's an interesting looking rock over there. Alright, I'm gonna light this up so it's very obvious that this is where I came from. Yo, what? Alright. Is that the cave update? Is they just filled it with a ton more mobs? Is that what this is? Alright. What is this rock? Is this a rock? What? Is this ivy? Is cave ivy? Interesting. I don't know. The police in Hamamatsu let me sit in the driver's seat of the police car, and they took a picture of me alone in the car. It is a different world over here compared to America, isn't it? Woo! Woo! God. Dude, that's actually insane. You would never get that in America. All right. That was a lot. Oh, hello. All right, let's eat. Yeah, it's very interesting how different it is over here, but also how similar it is sometimes too, right? But I really love exploring the differences. That's why I like living in Japan. It's just like I'm constantly exposed to like different ways of thinking and like different perspectives on things. It's just really fun to have and happening every day. So that's like it's probably one of the biggest reasons I really like being in Japan. And I get to play a bunch of Japanese games and whatnot. And like it's easy to find used games and all that. Like Book Off and whatnot. Super easy. Or like I live close to a used game shop, so I go there a lot, and there's a lot of they're really inexpensive stuff, a lot of really cool stuff. And it's just like, yeah, I really like living here. It's nice. Really happy I was able to get here. Especially in Corona, because like I had to do so much stuff to get here to actually like be here. So I did like quarantine and all that junk when I first got here. What layer are we on? 26? Yo, is there some like next level diamond about to happen here? Like what? So they added moss and they added copper. What the heck else? Do we have a new type of diamond over here? Oh, is that an axolotl? Is that an axolotl? Oh, it's an axolotl. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, hello. What's this? Kagayaku ikazumi? Sumi? Axolotl. Dude. An axolotl. It's an axolotl. I love these things. They're Mexican salamanders. They're aquatic, and they live in one pond in like Mexico. Kill it. What? Kawaii desu ne. Kawaii sugi. Wow. Kawaii. I am so happy that they put axolotls in this game. Dude, I wrote a report on axolotls when I was in high school. My profile picture it used to be an axolotl before I started using my real name on the internet. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, hello. No, I hurt the axolotl. I'm sorry. Hello. What do you eat? I want to feed you. Oh, I have an arrow in my everything. All right. Well, there's axolotls in the game. That makes me incredibly happy. I still don't know what copper's used for. I could look it all up, I guess. Oh! Interesting. This is how I mark where I am. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't like the look of everything that is happening here. I'm gonna go over here to craft. Yeah, there's the zombie noises. All right. Yo, what is up here? What's this? What rock is this? Is this some sort of brick? Did I find like a fortress? Or is this just the new cave update, I guess? The new cave update rock? New sorts of rocks? Do they do anything, or are they just aesthetic? Alright, what rock is this? Wow. I can't read that. What rock is this? Fukazogan no Maruishi. So deep Maruishi, whatever Maruishi is this. 変な音がするね。何この音? Alright, so this is just like deep rock, I guess. Deep layer. I wonder what layer you can find this in Maiden Abyss. I don't know what to do with it, but it looks really nice, so I guess I'll hold on to it. I'll mine a couple of these. But I want that axolotl. Dude, I'm so excited for the axolotl pet. I'm gonna have a bunch of them. And they'll probably spawn in the overworld, I'd imagine. I don't know. We have to figure out their spawn conditions and then hunt for them in the overworld. Because I don't think I can actually bring them between worlds. I actually don't know. I don't think we can bring mobs through the portal. So like any mobs here would stay here. I think. I might not be right on that. But that's my first guess. That's what makes sense in my brain, at least. Has anyone else been on since the update? The Minecraft update? 50. I'm just gonna take 14 more of these. 57. 14. All right. 2 stacks of that, whatever those are for. I don't really... This moss is kind of cool, but like I think I need shears. Oh, I have 2 ingots. There we go. Hikari goke. Light moss. Interesting. I don't know. But we have some moss now. So that's cool. It looks kind of nice. What does copper do? So this is gang. Oh, whoa. So copper grows in that too now? Interesting. So this is Gengishi. So we probably need to cook it first to actually get copper. Or, nope. Okay. We probably cook it. I kind of want to keep exploring though. So let's do that. Wah. Hi. Oh. Rip. Whoa. What's going on over here? Is that a squid? Oh. Hello. Oh god. Oh god. Ouch. I can't see. Can't see. Okay. Oh. What? No, the squid. Yo, what is up with this squid? Wait, it died. It gave me that shining stuff. Yo, squid, what is up? There's a freaking alien squid. Ow. Axolotl, cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute. How do we capture one? It's so... Oh my god, it's adorable. I want to feed it something. Do you eat mushrooms? You don't eat mushrooms, okay. What do you eat, little axolotl friend? Dude, look at it. Oh, they come in different colors. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Swim. Swim. I'll push you. Swim. Go. Freedom. so slow. The current's too strong. Yo, alright. Axolotls are goddamn adorable. Oh, I'm so happy. I just need to find a way to actually catch them. I wonder what they eat. I actually forget what they eat in real life. Hello. They like eat like moss or something. Algae. I don't know. Maybe they eat tiny fishies. But they are kind of a tiny fishy, so I don't think they can eat too many tiny fishies. I think they're just herbivores, maybe. But those like little spike things that are flying out of their heads, those are external gills. Isn't that cool? That's literally its lungs. That's how it breathes. External gills. How cool is that? Boop. I'm so glad my armor is just busted. Yoop. Yeah, there we go. Wanted to make it fall down. Alright. What else is new in the cave update? This doesn't seem crazy yet. Like, this is an update, but I feel like if they're naming it a cave update, it should be a little cooler. Or maybe I just don't really know what everything's used for yet, so that could be a part of it. Like, that cave moss is cool. I'm so lost, by the way, in this cave. Lappies. This is Lappies, right? Yeah. Alright, so Lappies. Let's make some more torches. Torches. Oh, we're running low on stiff. Let's also throw some stuff away. We don't need the dirt. Don't need this EC. I don't care about gold right now, or string, or this. Mushroom, meh. I want new stuff. I don't care about rotten meat. Apples are kind of cool. Well, this stuff, we'll keep that because it's new. Gunpowder, gunpowder's kind of nice. I don't need this bow. I have enough of that too. Alright. And look at that. We cleaned our inventory and nothing has exploded behind us. I'm happy about that. That is a good outcome. Let's mine some more coal. Hello. Boop. Oh, there's another one. Nope. Nope. Oh. Thought that would kill it. Didn't. Alright. I feel like I should read the up notes. Or the up notes. The update notes. But I also feel like I shouldn't. I'm pretty torn. Like, I want to do discovery, you know? Alright, let's mark this as the way out. I'm still going to get lost, though. I mean, the textures are cool. But, like, I feel like textures aren't enough to make an update. And, like, there's those shiny squids, which we don't know anything about. Cave moss is kind of cool, but, like, alright, cool. Axolotls is nice. I really want to learn how to befriend one. I really like the axolotls. Oh, hello. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's, Oh, hello. Boop. Where else? Where else? Ah, little baby Zambi. God, these things are annoying. Run! Alright. Oh, I don't like where this is going. I feel like there's so many more mobs in caves. Why are there so many more mobs in caves? Is that part of the update? Caves are just more dangerous, baseline? What's the difficulty as? Is this on difficult? Local difficulty 1 point. Oh, that's like how long. What's the actual difficulty? We might be on 3. But local difficulty, right? So the game gets harder the longer you play it. Like as far as mobs go. So like right now, since this is a new world reset, it's very new on the difficulty. So it's like the lowest setting almost. It's 1.03. So I'm somewhat excited to see what it's going to look like later. Is there a new enemy mob? I feel like in a cave update, there should be some new terrifying cave mob. You know what I mean? Like if we had something that was like crawling towards us unnaturally, that would be terrifying and great. I hope I'm wrong about that, because actually that would be terrifying. Like I'm imagining some fast crawling zombie thing. You know? It goes on its goes on its back and it starts like freaking crawling towards you. Some messed up spider zombie thing. That's like a humanoid. That would be terrifying. That would give me nightmares though. So they probably wouldn't put that in the game. But I want some new dangerous mob. Whoa. Wow. Somebody's 1v1ing over there. What up? Dude. I think a witch drowned. Is that what that was? Oh my god, why are there so many mobs, dude? I am so lucky my armor's busted, because I would have been dead about 5 times over if I didn't have this armor on. Alright, there we are. Like, my armor's so strong. Literally the only reason I'm making it through this. Alright. Let's make more stiff. Okay. Something's going on over here. That is a sound that I've never heard before. I think. Is it? Oh, that was an Enderman. I'm really cautious. There's some sound. There's some monster that I never heard before. And now that I'm thinking about monsters that I've never heard before, I'm starting to get scared. Like maybe it's near. That new monster that's about to just mess up my day. You know? Dude, I'm actually kind of scared. I don't think there's a new monster though. It doesn't look like there. I feel like I would have seen it by now. But like there was also some noises that I wasn't familiar with. It might be a witch. In which case, like, who cares? Well, the witches are kind of strong, but like I'm fine against the witch. Axolotl friend. Oh, bye. I'll see you. I took away your waterfall. My bad. See you. Go into the darkness. I guess axolotls, maybe they're only cave creatures. I feel like axolotls aren't actually cave creatures though. They like live in a pond. I feel like I would expect to see them in ponds more than at the bottom of the earth. Alright, let's dig our way down here. Boop. Oh, hello. Boop. Stay away. Nope. Nope. You stay over there. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Hi, Axolotl friend. Oh. Yoink. 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 Alright. I just want to find some new... We'll have to... Alright, so we'll probably end up... We'll probably wrap up exploring the cave soon. Because I think we kind of found everything. Unless there's some new structure. Maybe there's some new structure. Like a rare structure or something. Which would make sense. I would imagine there would be some sort of new generated building. I would think. Oh, hey, diamonds. Oh, diamond texture's new too. Sasuga. 多分当たり前だけどね。当たり前のことでございます。Alright. Oh? Oh, mini zombie noise. Alright. Yeah, I kind of like how you can have like stuff in these other extra new stones. That's kind of cool. Let's get our diamonds and get out. Let's get rid of some of this. I don't care about that. Oh, hey. Diamond, 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 diamond. 6? This wasn't the best. Wasn't the best luck. I think I have... Yeah, I have luck 3. I only got 6 diamonds. I'm pretty sad about that. Out of a 4 diamond vein. Unlucky. But I guess we could make our way out now? And see what we can do with copper? Can we make tools out of copper? I can't see it being very strong. Alright, do I want to actually try to find my way out of this cave, or do I want to dig straight up? 4-7. I kind of want to just dig straight out. I'm not really feeling finding my way out of this cave. Let's go smelt this copper at our home. Bah. This is the mining world, so I don't really care if I make it look messy. That's what the mining world is designed for, is just exploration and destroying stuff. And it would be hard getting out anyway because we dropped like so many places. I don't even know. So I'm really curious to know if the axolotl is only underground or if it's above ground too. Because if it's only underground, that feels weird to me, knowing what an axolotl is. Like, I don't think they live underground. Like, anywhere. Let's get out. This could go really bad for me if there was, like, lava or something. That was on the other, waiting for me on the other side. Oh. How much further? We're at 50. This will be slightly further. Yo, did you guys see the new Breath of the Wild 2 trailer? I am so excited for that. It looked amazing. It was actually really funny. I'm gonna be honest, I don't pay attention to like when game events are and whatnot, so I actually didn't know E3 was happening. And I just happened to look up and rewatch all of the Breath of the Wild trailers, and then I landed on the second of one, and I'm like, wow, it was announced like basically at this time 2 years ago. That's crazy that we've got literally no news about it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang. And then literally the next day, Breath of the Wild 2 trailer release date 2022. Oh my god, yes. So, oh, what, 2021? 2022, right? Yeah, it's next year, right? I'm so excited. I am so excited. Yes, it looks so good. And like there's all this stuff like Link's arm is like all crazy looking. What's up with Link's arm, dude? Oh, hey, that's where we entered, I think, maybe. Skyward Sword HD Japanese. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna play Skyward Sword for sure. Oh boy, let's get out of here. It's dark. I think this is the way home. Yeah, okay. F3. Let's just get home. I took a screenshot by accident. Skyward Sword in HD, I'm really looking forward to. I've never played Skyward Sword, so I bought it at Book Off on the Wii, and then I just never got to it. And I'm like, I was gonna get to it, but like I hear the controls are kind of bad because you have to do motion controls to fight with, and I think that's why a lot of people had some complaints about the game. But the Switch version won't have those, so I'm just gonna hold out and then get the Switch version. So I have the original. I've never played it, but I did buy it just in case, like I was going to, and then they announced that, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just not do that. And now I have this original CD, which is really cool. I like that. So I like having those It's almost like a collector item, I guess, at this point, right? I just buy it to have it on my shelf, which is really fun. I think there's a lot of, I have a lot of fun in collecting stuff like that. Like I have a lot of games that I know I'll never play, but I still bought anyway because it's like a novelty to have them. And like I really want to, and especially now that I'm kind of like settling down and I'm not really planning on moving countries anymore. I don't feel guilty about buying things that are kind of on the heavier side or a little harder to collect, which is really nice. It's a really nice feeling. So that's good. And like my shelf over in my background, like the reason I have so many acrylic, like the plastic, oh, hello. Oof. The plastic things instead of the like big figures is because plastic things are really easy to move with. The big figures is a lot of packing and a lot of space. If you want to make sure they're not getting destroyed. So that's why I only have the Deku and the Madoka figures. But now I can buy more. But now my problem is I don't have enough space in my Japanese apartment. So I have to get a bigger apartment if I want more, basically now. Unless I buy this shelf that'll sit right next to me, which I'm very highly considering doing. It would let me store so much more stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like that idea just basically it's kind of been brewing in my mind for a little bit now, but not like any solid plans on it, you know? So I'm pretty excited about maybe getting another shelf. I think that would be cool. Tetsu no Genishi. Interesting. You just don't. So they say Genishi instead of or now, I guess. Or I guess maybe they just, no. I think it's maybe the same thing, except they just, no, they used to call it Tekko. So I don't know. It's not iron ore anymore. It's like iron Genishi, iron base rock. I don't know what you would translate that in English, to be honest. But it looks like they changed it completely. So like, I guess how it gets cooked is different now. Maybe we don't use a furnace. Maybe use like a blast furnace or something. I don't know. But let's get back. Should be around here. But I think the portal is back up here. It's really nice that we have a mesa though. That gives us a lot of options. I can make a shrine out of this like red rock. We can make a Torii gate out of the red rock. It would look a lot better than wool, I think. Oh. Alright. But like another game that I bought like a very long time ago and I still haven't played is like Luigi's Mansion 3. I really want to play that in Japanese. I bought it and I want to play it with a friend, but like then COVID happened and then like I lost the ability to play it with friends. So I still haven't played it yet. I'm pretty bummed about it. So Luigi's Mansion 3. I also bought Legend of Zelda, whatchamacallit, you know, on the 3DS. The one where you can like stack links on top of each other. Alright, here we are back at the portal. I haven't played that one yet, though I have played the other 3DS one, and it was really, really good. So I do want to play it at some point. Like the puzzles were so creative. Like more creative, like they were creative, but not like grueling to solve, so it didn't feel bad to play. Like sometimes puzzle games like that can be like annoying to me because like I just don't know how to solve them, and then I get stuck, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm done. But like that one was just, it like gave me just enough challenge to have it be really fun. All right, let's see if we can just cook this Genshi or what the heck we do with it. Do we have to refine it to turn it into like ore and then we cook it? Did they make like using iron harder? Is that what they did? Like what's going on? I have a lot of glass. I guess I cooked a lot of glass recently, the last time I logged out. So let's put some of this stuff away. All right. All right, it cooks. So let's just get it cooking, I guess. What do we use it for? I don't know. Iron Genshi? Do we just... That cooks too? Okay. So I guess that's just the new iron ore stuff. So we don't drop iron ore anymore. We drop... Yeah, just iron. Okay. Sure. Why not? And then we have copper. Copper ingot. Do ingotto. What's the point of them? What's the point? What does it mean? Let me put the glass here. Dude, I haven't played in so long that I'm trying to like remember where all my stuff is. Like I remember where some of it is, but like, oh my god, it's been a minute. I feel like books go up here. And lapis. Does it go? Where's it go? This is why you label things. It's hard to label this many chests though in one though. Alright, I'm putting it here. This is gonna be unorganized for a minute. Alright, what do these ingots do? What ingots? Alright. I guess can I make tools out of this? What do the ingots do? Ah, here we are. Oh! We have a lightning rod. Alright, so it'll strike here instead. Alright, we get a lightning rod, so now we can make wooden structures and not be terrified. That's cool, but is that all we can do with this copper? Hirai Hari? Maybe? I'll put it somewhere that hopefully isn't dangerous to my house. Let's put it hopefully not dangerous to the forest. Put it right here. All right, let's look up what. All right, Minecraft cave update. Caves Cliffs update. All right, let's look at this together. so we understand what the heck is actually going on. Let me pull this up for you guys. 1 second. Boom. Streamlabs. Boom. Monitor. All right. So we understand what the heck is actually going on here. Cave Cliff update. Blah, blah, blah. We have axolotls and stuff. That's cool. Dripstone, vine, glowberries, azalea. Azalea. Ooh, nice flowers. Oh, wait. We have rams now. That's cool. Goats. Mountain goats. That's nice. Copper. Oh, is that it? Spyglass and tinted glass. Brings copper. You can craft lightning rods, which is almost as metal as the entire nether update. Okay, cool. Wait, is that like the entire update? We get goats. We get weird looking squids and axolotls. We get copper, so we can have copper rods. Azaleas. That's nice. I don't know what this guy's doing. Is that it? Is that everything? Amethyst geodes? What do we do with them, though? How, like, where's information of what actually gets updated? Like, we got, okay, here's the new things in the game, but what do we do with these new things in the game? Is copper literally only for lightning rods? I'm confused. New Minecraft update. Oh! That's terrifying sound to hear when you're alt-tabbed out of Minecraft. Dude, there was a creeper. Okay, I'm gonna log out. I'm logging out of Minecraft. God! Alright, here's the FAQ. Maybe this will help us. Oh, wait, it's releasing in 2 parts? Oh, what? Dude, that was terrifying. Okay, so the second part is later this year. Alright, well, hey, that's kind of cool. I mean, there's some stuff, but like... what's the actual stuff I get to do? A major update announced. Update adds Amethyst geodes, glow squid, and axolotl mods. Alright, so glow squid. What's a glow squid? Very squid with luminescent stuff. Drops glow ink sacs. So glow ink sacs do what? You can add signs to make glowing text. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's cool. That's nice. All right, so that's what those are for. Axolotls that attack most underwater mobs. What? Oh, they're aggressive? They're aggressive to other underwater mobs? All right, so if we have an aquarium, we have to be careful to not put them in. Axolotls spawn individually. Behavior, pass it towards players and be attached to leads. Okay, we give leads. Give regeneration and remove mining fatigue when a player kills a mob that is in combat with an axolotl. Okay, so if we help axolotls, we get buffs. They attack all aquatic mobs except turtles and dolphins. They also attack drowned. There's a 2 minute before another non-hostile mob. Okay. If it takes damage underwater, it may play dead. So, and then it... No, that's hilarious. Okay, and then it starts to heal. Axolotls picked up with a bucket and respawn. Do not despawn. Okay, so we can pick them up with a bucket. And then bring them to our own aquarium. Oh, I'm so excited for the aquarium now. Alright, we'll have an own axolotl exhibit. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay. So this, I think the next goal is we're building an aquarium. We already had an aquarium planned, but now we actually have really great. Cave generate lush caves and dripstone cave biomes. Underground. Oh, okay. So there are different types of caves. We just didn't see those caves yet. Okay. So there's some extra, more stuff in caves. All right. Amethyst, azalea, blocks of copper. Okay, we can make copper blocks. blocks of raw material. Yeah, that makes sense. Candles. Candles are cool. Can be lit by enemy item that provides. All right. Copper ore. Cut copper. Copper slabs. Copper stairs. Copper stairs oxidize and changes texture over time. What? That's cool. They can stop oxidation but with a honeycomb to create waxed cut copper stairs. That's pretty cool. I'm into that. I'll make some copper stairs. All right. Deep slate ore. Okay. Drops cobbled deep slate. All right, deep slate. Is this the stuff? I think this is the Fukazo. Yeah, all right, this stuff. Okay. So we can make slabs. All right, so basically everything we can do normal rocks. Dripstone, I think that was the other thing. Right, dripstone. Or sorry, dripstone block. Drip leaf. Dripstone. Oh, okay, we didn't see that, I don't think. Low-flying hanging roots. Those are the things that we saw. Lightning rod. Lightning strikes within 32 blocks of that. Get redirected to the lightning rod. Completely turns away when struck by lightning. Oh, gives off a red node signal strength of 15 if hit by lightning. Dang, that's strong. Okay, that's cool. Powder snow. Variant of snow. Leather boots can be worn. Oh, powder snow. We sink into snow. That's pretty cool. Some weird sensors and stuff. Okay. I'm into this. I am excited to make an aquarium of axolotls. That is our first goal, is an aquarium of axolotls. So I'll be on probably next week for more Minecraft, and I think we'll make an axolotl aquarium, and that'll be our goal, because I think we explored kind of everything we wanted to see. We'll do some more stuff in the caves. I'm sure we'll find some different caves and be chilling with that. But I think that's about everything. Cool. So I shall see you all next week. And yeah, a lot of new stuff. Yeah, it's a lot more than I thought from just playing. But obviously you're not going to experience the whole update in a single like hour or two play session. So that's okay. But yeah, I'll be playing off stream too. So hop on. If you're a Native Shark sub, you can hop on, join the Discord, nativeshark.com/community, link your accounts, and you can get access to the server. You can ping us, and we'll invite you to the server. So come play with us, and come check out this new cave update. It's pretty cool. All right. I think that does it for today. So, お疲れ様です. I shall see everyone later. じゃあね。お疲れ様です. Thanks for